Welcome back to part 2 of my Final Fantasy collection. You can check out part 1 if you haven't. If you have, well then, let's get right into this motherfucker then, huh? Alright, this next part is going to be movies slash a book. Now this is going to be a much shorter part than the other part because obviously I don't have that much. But first up, Final Fantasy Legend of the Crystals on VHS. That's the only thing it was released on. I don't know why. I don't know why these haven't been put on DVD. But we have Volume 1 and Volume 2. I actually also own Volume 2 sealed. I believe I actually just sold it on eBay though, so that'll be gone. But yeah, these were alright. They're only a few episodes, I believe. But I found them rather enjoyable. I don't understand. Again, I don't understand why they're not on fucking DVD yet, or will ever be. I suppose this is old as fuck, but yeah, Final Fantasy anime. Bet you a lot of you don't even know that fucking thing exists. You should check it out. It is the sequel to Final Fantasy V. So if you were a fan of 5, better be checking out Legend of the Crystals then, shouldn't you? Well, next up is a for some reason I've been collecting like every variation of this film. I think I only need it on, if it's on Blu-ray and UMD. Other than that, I have Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, the novelization. I've actually never read this, so I can't tell you anything about it. I'm guessing it's based off the book. Woo! Then next up, Final Fantasy The Spirits Within on VHS. Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, the single disc version. And Final Fantasy The Spirits Within, the 2-disc special edition. Now, this game, it got so much fucking flack, like Square like lost so much money on it and all this bullshit, and I don't see why. I mean, yeah, it's not really that Final Fantasy, but I don't know. It was a fucking good movie. If you don't like it, well, your tastes are fucking terrible. Like, acting was fine. Fucking CGI is amazing. Who cares? It's not got fucking chocobos in it or fucking Cloud's faggot ass. Speaking of Cloud's faggot ass, Advent Children. This movie was actually, to me, far better than the game itself. But some people, again, don't like it. Blah, blah, blah. Cloud's still a whiny bitch. Sephiroth's still a bitch. But other than that, this movie was, it's I don't know, it's worth your money, I guess. You can get it on the cheap these days, so, I mean, pick it up, give it a try. If you get the 2-disc version here, you know, it's got a making of, blah, blah, blah. And it also has a, I'm not finding it on the back of this, but I believe there's, well, I know there's also a short, there's like one episode of Final Fantasy VII, it was like, of Zack's, like, carrying Cloud's gay ass around or whatever, but it was pretty good. It should be with the 2-disc special edition, but I don't see, well, I dropped it, so whatever. And then lastly, we have Final Fantasy Unlimited. This was a decent anime. Again, it has very little to do with Final Fantasy, but it wasn't a bad show. I mean, I have them all here. They're all individually here. You know, you have this douche and that douche and this douche and that douche and this douche. Well, yeah, that douche too. You know, she was the same one from that one. But yeah, it follows these two kids named I and U. and they get sucked into, I believe, through a train into this dimensional rip, I suppose, to find their parents or whatever. I don't know. It's alright, check it out. And then to accompany that, I guess this would be the last thing. This is volume 1 of Final Fantasy Unlimited in this big giant box. It looks like it should come with this t-shirt, it says, but it's a t-shirt offer. So there's, besides this DVD, this thing is fucking empty. There is nothing in here. Unless there's like a statue or something. I don't know. I bought this years ago and I've never opened it. But yeah, that was my Final Fantasy collection. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Check out all my pickup videos, and I would like to send shout outs to a couple people that got me into this. Pete Dorr, Games of War, Alpha Omega Sin, Razor Fist, Yell Chaos, a whole slew of people, to be honest, but those are the ones I mainly watch. Oh, and Game Chasers. Billy and Jay, I find them to be probably the best video game show out there. Like, if you haven't heard of them, YouTube the Game Chasers. They are also part of RetroWare TV, which has, you know, the Happy Video Game Nerd, and currently they've been doing the video game years. I think they're doing like the 70s and shit right now, but those are also some of the best shows I've seen. But yeah, thanks for watching. Go buy games, bitches.